Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. I'm Fresmo, and today we're back. Some more Hades, too. So, we had a look at these upgrades for the new weapon last time, before we finished, which is kind of interesting. Kind of like the idea of them. But what is the plan today? Don't really know. I was thinking of just doing some of these challenges that we've got unlocked, because I haven't really done them. I've only done 2 of them so far, and then they got like some other ones, so like, yeah, Trial of Vigor, Trial of Vengeance, Trial of Humility, and Trial of Salt. So I guess we'll go through them and just kind of start from one to the other?
This loadout's worth a shot.
Yeah, we'll just kind of work through some of these, really.
What happened to me?
Vengeance is an impulse I would never understand.
Something about this night feels very odd, and in my experience, such premonitions are never to be ignored. Perhaps the strange forces at work are merely due to your invocations. Just do be careful, girl.
Attacks deal more damage and inflict itch. Yeah, that's good enough.
I accept this gift.
But that is the plan.
Silence.
It's to kind of mess around and see what we can find out.
I've blood to spare.
Because, I mean, I'm always interested in the extra challenges and stuff, like, do they actually do things? They don't give us any resources, though, which is kind of annoying, I think.
Speaking to you thus as you explore the possibilities within the Standing Stone. Perhaps you see them as a series of important missions to complete, but they are merely part of our experiment.
Good for you. Each time I attack, I take 6 damage, but then gathering more. No, I'll take the special one, because
Understand and accept.
I need to take it anyway, plus I don't want to be taking damage. The only spell that I've upgraded straight away. Okay, where are we going? Weapon upgrade. Let's go weapon upgrade, then maybe take health. And thunder? But yeah. So the plan here is to just try out all these trials. I've been tending to avoid them because essentially, like I don't want to be mean or anything. Special attack grows bigger. Rocket bombardment. That seems good.
For you, Revolve? Shades, I release you.
Nice. I don't want to be mean about it because, you know, and I understand why pitch blackstone is there, but to me it reminds me of the other thing, which is like the challenges that you have to basically inflict, like defeat enemies with particular weapons at higher difficulties, right? Essentially, they're both the same thing.
Traitors.
Like I was swarmed.
There he is.
That is not bad.
It's been a while, young lady. Word reached me that you've made significant advances as of late, and furthered our great cause. So I commend you, and of course, I give my blessing to you too.
Specials inflict blitz. Whenever you use that, random struck by lightning. Yeah, I'll take that. I plan to use my attack quite a lot on this run. But you kind of get what I mean, right? It's like, they're both an increase in difficulty. One is separate from your run, while the other one is essentially in your run. So, like, if we're like looking at differences between them, right?
A gift.
One of them is mainly focused on like whether you can essentially complete the run as well, or get to the point where you can complete the challenge. The other one is just giving you the challenge as it stands. No, we don't care about those. Not very useful. Let's move. Ooh. I was gonna say let's move on, but another room. Another room. Maybe that's me, right? Just maybe it is just me. But I just feel like you've created like two different difficulties.
So many different streets.
The
barrier's weakening.
one is interesting, one is the same, but in a different way. Like one is from the old game, one is from the new game. I need to take that actually. Oh, I can't shoot that very far. Interesting. Vengeance. And actually there's now a way to try and actually deal damage. Or like to heal my mana, right? Yeah, we'll sort that out, It'll be fine. Yeah, I could probably do like 3 of these runs. See how they are. Get them out of the way. Tick them off the list as such. Darkness is useful.
Be again at peace.
But we shall see, won't we? We shall see. Let us continue. I mean, we shall see anyway. Like, we'll try and get through everything and unlock it all and do whatever.
What else is here?
So I can either take a Hermes and Hera, or get an ultimate. To be honest, I can't really repeatedly use an ultimate, so I'm just going to leave that.
Death to Kronos.
Like, that's the issue I currently have, right? Can't really use it.
Tonight already, Em. He's always been a very busy god, but never tires out. Now that you've got his lightning strength, how about some lightning speed to boot?
Sprint is faster, Alpha Cast use that, most range is slower. Guess the instance of
Time to
ignoring
send
one
a message.
damage is pretty good. Right. My worry is I have to now like play through everything, so, so like will I find new stuff anymore or not? I don't know. I mean, there's probably some new stuff I haven't seen yet, so I'm kind of looking forward to that, right?
Those blasted signs.
But as far as most things goes, I'm appreciating sort of the extra people that have subscribed to my channel, as it were. Love you all dearly. No idea if you enjoy watching my suffering in certain runs I end up playing, or you just enjoy the general content. I do not mind. I do put myself through stupid torture with this stuff sometimes. Ooh. Oh my, while you have at least 3, all your common boons gain rarity. Hitch effects deal more damage, lasts longer, cast and conflict hitch as well.
By her grace.
It kind of makes no difference anyway, right? I'm still stuck with
Barrier destroyed.
whichever one I get. So if I get another rock, I get another rock. But each of those don't really do much.
Good evening, my dear. We're not taking any chances, girl. For instance, we are not above having our blessings transported like common parcels, if in so doing we ensure your victory and ours.
Yes, your blessings are common parcels. Sprint inflicts hitch that come in contact with. Okay, that's pretty good. Dying
Strength
Wish.
of Earth.
And now my common boons have all got upgraded, right? So they should all be rare now. I shouldn't have a single common boon. Yeah, so Dying Wish. Oh, that? No. That's just flood control. That's what I got given anyway. And Vengeance, yeah. I know everything gets upgraded. Huh? No, I'm losing my mind. No, it doesn't. Madness to me. Let's go get a bit of darkness.
A dinner guest. You know who's disrespected me like this? Nobody. Nobody took my sheep. Took my eye.
Yes, well, sometimes we've no one to blame but ourselves.
Nobody's gonna pay for all that someday. But you're gonna pay right now. Metaphorically, I mean. I'm not gonna take your money. Just gonna eat you. Bones and all.
What's the obsession with eating people?
Here, catch.
Oh yeah, I don't have a Death Defiance, so I gotta make sure I remember that.
Time to walk this off.
That I've got to watch out for. But yeah, I mean, my thoughts on sort of these mini events are interesting, right? I like the idea of them, because it kind of forces you to play in styles that you didn't want before, right? It gives you like options to try and complete the challenges in a special way.
Lights are too good for nothings. Time for seconds.
My interesting question though is, would it be better
Spike you like a punk.
if these were like done as part of a main run or not?
And just about enough of you.
I mean, the ones I'm playing are really easy anyway. Like I'm not really kind of really doing all that much, as it were. Like, I deal more damage just by getting hit, but still. They're interesting.
Out cold. There.
Oh, we'll take on my
Ridiculous chaos
darkness, kill the trial, move on to maybe do another one as well.
Return to shadow now.
All this was a mere possibility before.
Another chaos trial down.
That indeed. Okay, so
Dora, I was thinking, if I promise not to be so uptight, as you call it, would you promise not to move my belongings about when I'm away?
How dare you make demands of me, you insignificant fleck?
Nope, no
deal. Wanna be uptight? Go ahead. Don't stop on my account.
You just want to keep messing with my stuff.
That's right.
Where's
That'd be
Lord
true.
Moros?
That'd be true. But let's go talk to everyone. We'll do another challenge.
Look, you're right, I've never known what it was like before Kronos returned. You keep insinuating it was worse than now. How so?
Already told you, babe. Your father, my mother, whole inner circle, they got off bossing everyone around. Didn't give me space to spread my wings. Bunch of Olympus wannabes, but with mood lighting.
So you prefer living in a state of total disorder and constant mayhem to living under a principled set of rules?
That's a really good way to put it.
Yes.
Together we shine. Your recent travels to the surface. How were you able to survive up there? You were away for longer than I would have expected.
My surface breathing incantation made a difference after all, Headmistress. I still felt the oppressive atmosphere up there, weighing down on me, but not crushing me quite like before.
Magic born of your resolve. I'm impressed, though not entirely surprised. May your craft thus protect you ere Olympus is secure.
Indeed. Fresh from the pot.
Collect more. Just a different type of darkness. Oh yeah, I won't claim any of those either now because of all that stuff.
Must be an incantation that can help.
So, there are things I want to be able to craft. Like, Dissolution Time, don't know if I can do that. I don't think the items are actually in the game. At least the entropy one. Or it's a different way of getting it. Early Fortune. Yeah, I should get bones for that. That's fine. We'll be able to do that. And Ambrosia. Precisely, yeah. The re-equipping of a keepsake is important because I'm an idiot.
That renewal project that we used to talk about. I still think of it all the time. These crossroads flourishing with worldly delights.
I still think about it too, and made some preliminary steps of late. The well-being of every last shade in this place is important to our goal.
But we've more pressing matters now, it seems. What, you intend to stop fighting Kronos just to spruce up the surroundings here?
Not exactly. I have a delegate in mind.
Interesting.
Some nightshade.
Do we now? Do we now indeed? Plant all the extra seeds I have. Why not?
You'll flourish here.
Ah, that's a nice...
Nice
Be
to
at
sleep.
peace, oh sleep.
You woke him once, but can we do it again?
So just how much trouble are you in for mouthing off to Headmistress Nem? That was utterly disrespectful. Even for you.
Well, looks like I've got a lot more guard duty ahead of me. But it was worth it. Help balance out you sucking up to her all the time.
It figures you have no ability to distinguish between basic courtesy and what you call sucking up.
You're just a tool to her, you know.
Oh, everyone's so petty about it, right? Ooh. Well, we can always unlock.
Wisely, young one, ere you set forth each night. There's your arcana at the altar, your choice of nocturnal arms, your keepsake, your gathering tool. I mean, dang.
Yeah, I know it's a lot to deal with.
It's a lot to consider when you put it that way, Commander. But my objective is always clear. Find the Titan, slay the Titan. Free my family. Free Olympus.
Well, there's like 4 different things right there.
Oh yeah,
Hail
one.
to you, Witch of the Crossroads.
Oh, Selene came back. Do more shadow extraction. Why not?
Essences of shadow to the surface rise. This'll take a little while.
I speak.
It's cooking still.
Apparently not. That's annoying. I would like to, but I can't. If I come, leave and come back, does that work? I can listen, but it doesn't work. Okay, there's some sort of glitch going on with that. That's fine. Alright, let's do another one.
I can see even deeper now.
Guess we're going down to
Commencing
Oceanus.
chaos
We'll do
trial.
that one instead.
Here already.
I have no wish to see the god of light, only his strength.
So what have we got? Specials.
Ugh, that's cold.
Cool. So it seems like the specials are the way to go on this then. Yeah, well, one thing I've realized with like everything I do, right? Is that I'm terrible at using secondary weapons.
You know, I mentioned golden apples could be turned to nectar, though not how. I'll have to send the recipe along. All it takes is a boiling pot, some aromatic spices to your taste, and just the right words. You'll get it. You're a witch.
I should try this at the cauldron.
Thank you very much. We'll take that.
This must be love.
Let us continue. But yeah,
You test my patience.
I've noticed that I am very terrible at using basically anything that requires me to use like 2 weapons.
Enough of this.
Oh, hold on, that's another weapon you got. Oh, right, the nocturnal arms and their shape-shifting tricks. Figures. You witches like changing things about us, I'm to understand.
He's suggesting an exchange.
Interesting. No. The main reason I say this is because like every time I ever get like a secondary weapon or stuff, I'm so focused on just using the one. That I never actually use anything else other than the one. So a good example of that would be some of my Binding of Isaac episodes, right? I am just incapable of actually like using familiars.
Must be, they're all the rage. These snakes of mine are from Apollo. Helps remind me of the family, you know? Stuck together, skin not so thick, itch hissy fit sometimes. Love them anyway.
Thank you very much. Oh, just extra gold. Thank you very much. I'll take that. Like, I am generally terrible at it, right? Like, the amount of times I picked up Little Brim and I still failed to use him consistently is absolutely hilarious. Nice.
Not really dead, are you?
It pains me to admit that there are occasions when love is not the answer, and a bit of sharpened metal can much sooner do the trick. In such matters, my Hephaestus can be of assistance, can't you, dear?
For you up anytime. And as for witchy here, most of the time. Now come on. Even when the situation calls for sharpened metal, you know how to get the point across.
Yes.
Okay, I will admit that that is such a good name for it. That is such a good name.
Beautiful.
We have eternity to conduct our experiment. I am unconvinced as to whether the results shall come more quickly with the haste of Hermes benefiting you. That is another facet to explore.
Thank you very much. In 120 seconds take 500 damage. Not really. My attacks take more. I don't really care about that, although I would like to pick it up. So I like to keep my attacks going at the moment. I can take that, it's fine. Like, it's gonna hurt me on the boss fight, but it's fine. But yeah, I am really terrible at, like, actually using, like, secondary effects. Like, terribly so. I think it mainly comes back from, like, well, we've all done it, right? So the first one would be items, right? The first one's always items. We are clearly unable to use consumable items in the same way. They always get stuck in our inventories. We leave them till like last minute, and then we completely forget about they even exist, and then we're wondering why we couldn't actually, you know, win the game, forgetting there's a very important consumable that we probably should have used at a boss fight that would have made our entire life like 20 times easier. I'm the king of that. Like, you know, the best king at that. I have got better at using consumables, but a secondary weapon is a little bit different. No idea why, but yeah, if you give me like a sword and a bow, I will forget the bow exists and I will only play with the sword.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Yeah, cool, why not? I think it's just like some like basic instinct in me, and it's just like, yeah, we'll ignore the shop. I'll just take the bonus because I'd like to fight. Yeah, pick that up. Let's fight off against the Terrible Two, or Terrible Trio.
Look who got here way too early for tonight's show. Doors weren't meant to open yet, lady. Not that you care about this venue's very reasonable code of conduct.
Oh, I'm familiar with the venue at this point. And if you aren't ready to perform yet, great. I don't really want to hear it from you anyway.
Well, too bad! Because even though you're way too early, you are just in time for the private pre-show concert that was just about to start. Go.
I will admit, although the tone of the humor is slightly different, I'm still a fan. But I think the skill is the one that sells it for me, right? But like her and her voice actress. To be honest, I still say now, I still have not got bored of this song. Which is kind of hilarious, you know? I honestly thought, like, eventually it would wear thin on me, but it hasn't, so, you know. But there's actually one thing that comes out a lot between like me and other people that I know, right? Is like, you know, my style in music is fairly random, even at the best of times. Which Yeah, I listen to quite a wide range. Let's just say that much. Like, I mean, listen to like K-pop, J-pop, heavy metal, rock, some classic rock, normal pop songs. Now, this just may be me, right, when I say it like that. But to me, when it comes down to, like, music in general, I feel like it just has, like, a really good tune.
That was awkward.
You know, like, if it doesn't really have that
Wait, what?
good beat, I just don't really feel engrossed in it anymore.
I did not necessarily expect that you would pass this trial.
The other thing as well is, like, depending on, like, when I used to walk into work quite a lot, and if, like, music and stuff just didn't quite gel with what I was doing, I could tell that the day was going to be a bad day.
Hey, you're up. You were out a while. See anything good down there that time?
I fought past Erebus down into Oceanus. It was so strange being underneath the sea. Do you remember the sea, Dora?
The sea. That's the thing with all the water in it, right? I heard it's nice sometimes. Also kills a bunch of people, death by drowning, so... Huh, I've been getting mixed messages, I guess.
It's a big place.
I will admit that the voice actress and all of these are really good. Oh, nice. Some more bones.
Your companion Dora, she's a lively one, especially for her age. Most of the dead grow quite lethargic over time, although I suppose things have been more eventful recently.
Dora seems to be quite intrigued by you, Lord Moros. Call it a morbid fascination. You mentioned her age. She doesn't seem to have any recollection of such details. But you can just tell.
I have my ways. Dora is, well, she's not the eldest one here, though she's been around longer than most. That much is safe for me to divulge.
Ooh. Huh? There is some weirdness with Dora going on there. We'll have to find that out later down the line. There is a mystery. I hope there is a decent mystery behind that, rather than him just kind of alluding
Hail to you, Witch of the
nothing.
Crossroads.
I listen now.
It gladdens me to see you, Hecate. I have observed the stalemate upon Olympus holds, although the Titan Kronos musters forces in Ephyra still. Shall I continue monitoring them?
Yes, Selene, do. Blasted Ephyra is the closest exit out of here. Do you suppose they are prepared for a single assailant to weave through their ranks?
The Titan's forces are somewhat in disarray. Thus, no, I do not think they are sufficiently prepared for one of us. But I shall watch and make certain of it. For now, I must be off. Together we shine.
Farewell. Together we shine.
How very interesting. Nectar. Oh, I should have bought that. I could have. Yeah, that's my fault. I should really think about what I'm buying.
Was it always like this? Between you and Headmistress? I used to think it was me you hated most of all.
You've always been naive, Princess. As for Hecate, I liked her better before she decided this right here was the best use of my talents.
Betsy.
She made that decision long ago. So you're going to resent her forever? Or are you going to do something about it?
I am doing something about it. I'm honoring my vow to Mother Nyx. Else I'd be long gone, much to your disappointment, I'm sure.
I would be very disappointed, yes. Puppies.
But not in the way you think. It's the classic bits of miscommunication.
Here you'll grow strong.
He's still asleep. Why can't you wake up, my friend? Make stuff more interesting. Yeah, but I don't think that's
And that could always use some new disciples here. See any shades of the dead out there just loitering around, remember your training and sprint right into them. They'll come around.
They'll more than come around, sir. They're prepared to join our fight. By now they know exactly who I am and what we stand for here.
May you keep running into lots of them.
But yeah, I guess we'll leave that here for today then. Anyway, yeah, managed to get 2 of those challenges done, which is kind of nice. We've got 2 more we can probably have a look at doing at some point later down the line. Maybe we'll do something more interesting. Got a bunch of upgrades and stuff we can also have a look at also. So, you know, more interesting to go. I'll have to have a look and see if there's some other interesting things behind the scenes when it comes down to stuff I can see and stuff I can unlock while I am at the level I am. Anyway, if you do enjoy these videos, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.